Hi, Carol here and welcome to my craft room. I am settled in from my 2-week vacation, and the last thing I had to do was put my supplies away that I bought while away. And the interesting thing is I found a store called The Painted Turtle, and it's an artist shop, and it displays many artists, their paintings in one side of the art store, and on the other side it has so many wonderful art supplies. I ended up going there 3 times. I could just spend hours in there, and so I was picky about what I picked up, and picky what I picked up, but I did get some of the things that I cannot find in certain places unless I order it. And the Painted Turtle, you will find them online. I think they're mostly in northern Ontario. I'm not sure, but you can check them out. And I'll show you some of the things that I did get. I don't have them in any particular order. I'll just go through. It's a haul video. And I want to thank everybody that left me wonderful welcome back messages. That was just amazing. And so I have to get going because I bought quite a bit here. The first thing I bought was this Jacquard silk salt. And what's interesting about silk salt is it is like salting. You know when you salt a project and it leaves white space and you just brush it away? Well, this is bursts of color, brilliant bursts of color, and you can use it with paints and silk, like actual stretched silk when you if you're to do dye on material, silk material. But I am going to give it a go on canvas. And it is truly amazing. I'm going to do it with paints, but I'll show you the consistency. And it works, sugar works well, but this is better than sugar. And it allows this burst of color. Can you look at how big that is? It's almost like a coarse salt you use for cooking. Actually, it's a little bit more of a grind. It's not ground as well, so it's just thicker in consistency. So I am going to try that, and that was at the art store. So there's the name of it right there if you are interested in purchasing some of that. And then I bought at Michael's there, I needed some more Faber-Castell Pitt pens. And it's India ink, and it's for my brush pen lettering when I letter my envelopes, and they're fantastic. You get 8 to a set right here, and I really like the SB and the B size pens in these. So I'm going to throw this out, but there it is there. And this B and the SB are wonderful for brush lettering, and it also has the calligraphy pen. So I got those, so those will go right there with my brush lettering pens. And I use them, like I said, when I address my envelopes. So I really was happy to get that. And then at the art supply store, this was $10. It says Painted Turtle Art Shop. And I thought it was kind of an interesting water pen. Now it's all Chinese. It is called Masters 3-piece set, 1 each. I don't know which one. They only had this one. So it's like a fountain pen that you fill with water, but the interesting thing is you get to push it like this. Isn't that neat? You kind of just twirl the end. And I think this would probably be, it's very firm, but I want to use it for brush lettering. That's why I bought it. And so I will experiment with that. Yeah, really interesting. And it was just $10. Really nice. I will put that there till I put it with my calligraphy stuff. So that's Masters International. I got that. And then they had $5.95. They had the Prismacolor pen. And the colorless blender. So it has the large end, which I really like for certain, and a small bullet tip. So for different techniques, I like using the calligraphy side of this. So I bought one of those. It will go up there. And I wanted to get another opaque white Copic ink. And these are, you know, you can only get them on the internet. And that's this one. I love this. I don't know, I have 3 or 4 of them, but they're nice and thick. And it was $15.85 Canadian, which is good because that would only be $10 American, you know, $11 American if I was to get it like I usually do in the States at my craft supply store. And then I bought some, this was at Michael's, I got some medium crackle. I have a project I'm going to do, and this was on sale for $2.95 from $19.95. So that's awesome. You can never have too much crackle. Oh no. And then I bought some gold leaf brushing liquid adhesive because over on Stamp Nation well, that's not why I bought it. I use quite a bit of gold leafing, and I bought a ton of different colors. I have a whole box full of just gold leaf. I love it that much. So I will do a project with that, but this is unbelievably good adhesive, and it dries in, it cleans up with water and dries in 15 minutes. So that's great. And then I wanted to get some gum arabic, which will take your watercolor, your acrylic paints farther. You just add this to your acrylic paint, and it says natural gum arabic is transported halfway around the world to the Da Vinci factory, where it is purified to produce superb solutions that help control dispersion. Mix with watercolors, and this will reduce spread on wet applications. So they were $10 a bottle. You get 2 ounces. So I bought 2 of those, because if you're going to buy high quality paints, which remember on the last haul I bought quite a few, you want them to last longer, and the Da Vinci is a good name. So yes, so it'll help spread your watercolors. So I bought 2 of those. And then at Michael's I bought some decoupage high gloss finish for my mixed media, and that was on for $2.95 for that big bottle of thick coat finish. I'll show you what it looks like here for mixed media. I can get, well, you know what, I won't do that on this. I'll show it to you when I do a project, because I have quite a bit to run through with this haul. And I bought at Michael's, this was on sale as well, some of the chalk acrylic paint. I needed some white, so this was on sale, so I bought that. And I see it over here. I hope you don't hear that fan. I can hear, it's right behind me. I apologize. I'm going to speak up here. This is the Masters Artist Soap. It removes the grease, paint, stain, ink, and dye. $8.95 for this, but I heard it's very good, so I'm going to try it. And let's see, where do we go from here? If I'm in mixed media, I might as well go with that. I bought the golden set. It has the soft gel, the regular gel gloss. Let's see if I can get this open. Because I'm not going to keep it in the box. I'm going to put it with my mixed media supplies. This is a nice, cute little box. I wonder if it tells you here. Okay. There we are. I love golden products for mixed media. This was $38.85, so $40. Put it right there for now. I just vacuumed I just cleaned my craft room in this heat. Couldn't believe it. It's got the clear tar gel. I love this. I'm going to do a project for you in that. The heavy gel, the matte. It has the regular semi-gloss gel. And I love this coarse pumice gel. And it has the light molding paste. And the soft gel gloss for $38.85. That's a good deal. So I got that. And then I absolutely wanted this book forever. And you can't use your 40% coupons on books at Michael's. I don't know if anybody realizes that, but on the coupon, you can't use any books, which was very frustrating. But this was a good buy. It was only $21.95. And I'm telling you, if you are, if you're into coloring with oil, acrylic, or watercolor, this book is, I love it. I have wanted it forever, and it includes 2 color mixing grids. And I wanted to show you, not only does it tell you all of the colors to mix together for hair, eyes, this is what I wanted it for, is the watercolors to mix with, it just has every color. And if you're doing facial features, it shows you how to get texture and warm and cool colors on the eyes and the nose, which you need. And it just pinpoints everything. I mean, everything. This book I highly recommend. Right here. Look at this. I just love it. And then it has the watercolor mixing grid. It tells you what percentage, you know, if it says 10% this or 20% that. This is in a 10% ratio. So that is totally awesome. Oh, I was thrilled to have this. And this is in oil and acrylic. Right here on the back chart, right here, the mixing chart. And they just pop out, which is awesome. Yes, so this is by William F. Powell. So if you're interested in knowing what colors mix well with what colors, this book is fantastic. So, yeah, I guess I could set it there. There's enough room. And this I bought at a thrift store for $5.99. And it's for brushed lettering as well. But I wanted it because you can mix your own ink. They have the, hear this? Really, this metal mixing pad. For your inks, you can get the blocked inks and heat this and mix it on here. And it has, there it is right there. And you just mix it and you get your ink to use on your projects. And it came, and it was only $5.99, and it came with these brush pens, which are fantastic right here. So I like that set, and it was $6. So I'm going to experiment with that. It's always fun to try stuff, you know. You know, I'd be shopping at thrift stores. Okay, let's see. Then this was at the thrift store. I got 2 of these. I saw them at Michael's. This is the Victorian collection, and it is blendable stencil paste creams. And these were 2 for 50 cents, and I saw them for $10 each at Michael's. And I got 2 of them, 25 cents each. Isn't that awesome? Brand new. So I got the basic collection and the Victorian color collection. So that was a good find. And at Michael's, I want, this is for an album. This is the Recollections Vintage Romance fabric adhesive for the front of your books. And look at the beautiful, let me get up there. The prints are gorgeous, truly Victorian. There they are right there. And it's a good size, so that's great. Bought that, I'm gonna have to hurry here. And I bought some small foam pieces for raising up your projects, so you don't have to use so much of the expensive, you know, tape. So bought that, and For $8.95 each, I bought the creative metal pieces that I like to do my vintage flowers with. And it's soft metal for embossing as well. So you can emboss and do your flowers. So I got the copper and I got the fuchsia and light blue right here. And I know I got another one, but we will find it as I'm going through here. I want to hurry. I'm going kind of slow. This was at Michael's for $2.99 by Mod Podge, and it is has two stencils actually. You can use the outside one and the polka dots. And you can't have enough polka dot stencils, right? So I got that. And I bought this at, I think this was at the Painted Turtle. But it's Chinese calligraphy pens for painting, tinting, and for inks. And it has wonderful tips for my brush lettering. So I got those. And I got, these were really reasonable at Michael's, these brush tip markers by Recollection. I thought I'd give them a go because for brush lettering I generally use, well, my pens, but oh, it's way up there, I can't reach it. But there's another set, I can't remember what the name of it is right now. It's right behind me, but it's too high to reach. These are really, they have a nice tip on them, so I'm going to give them a try. I bought those, and I think they were only $9, like $8.95. They weren't that expensive. And I bought these foam butterflies. Or, I'm sorry, foam butterflies. These are foam pieces for shrink, for using them on my cards and to shrink them. So it comes in butterflies, and it comes in the dots for raising your, you know, getting dimension on your cards. So it had quite a bit in there, and it was fairly inexpensive, $2. It was at the dollar store, that's where I got this. And look at all the stuff you have in there, so I'm going to give that a try. I put that in with my foam here. And then Dylusions, this was $21.95, and I wanted it for the bugs. Look at the cute little bugs under the ants, the caterpillar, the bee, and then, you know, it has the faces, which are really cute. I think I'll get a lot of use out of that. And attached to it is a wonderful stencil. Look at that stencil, isn't that awesome? So I got that. And another stencil here that I got at the thrift store, and this is that Stay Wet for my watercolors. I got this at a thrift store. This is butterflies and bugs. Look at those bugs, spiders. Yeah, sometimes you just need these dragonflies and all kinds of cute stuff here. So I got that for 25 cents. And I got a clear zipped up bag for some art supplies for 99 cents at the thrift store. But I wanted to show you this quickly. I'll get to this in just a minute. Okay, so at the art store, I bought some of the art sponges for my pan pastels. That was great. And I bought a slow cooker thing for 50 cents at the thrift store, Betty Crocker, because I love crock pot meals. Oh yes, this will make you hungry. Bought that. And I guess I'm going to have to start piling there. There's some black aluminum I got at the Painted Turtle. And these were at the Painted Turtle, these peel off art stickers. The flowers, I love these, and the butterflies and the wreaths. This is kind of a wedding theme. This is bird theme and flowers, and this is flowers. They were $2.25 each. I thought that was a good deal. And then I wanted to have some Fabriano 50% cotton watercolor paper, and this was at the artist store. Love this. Oops, it goes this way. Look how thick these are. Oh, can't wait to use that. So these are awesome. And I wanted some origami paper. I ran out, and that was only $4.95 for all these sheets, and it has the gold and silver. So I love doing origami. Yes, beautiful stuff you can make for your cards. And Heidi Swap had these on for 40% off, these stencils. Look at that wonderful flower right there. Isn't that gorgeous? And then it had the stripes. So you can't have too many stripes. Let's see here. What else did I get? All right. This is that Stay Wet. I'm going to show you that. And then I bought some Binfang parchment calligraphy paper right here, and this is just practice sheets, and I'll use this in my cards. And I like the fact that you can use your light box and use these stencils so that they're sized for you to do your lettering. So I bought one of those. And then here's another Fabriano, and this is 25% cotton, 300 gram, 140 pound watercolor paper. I got this at the Painted Turtle Art store. Yikes. Let's get moving, Carol. And then these were on sale for $2.99 each. I'm going to buy the fuse. Well, I ordered it. And to do for doing on your cards, the window cards, the shaker cards. So I'm going to use these for the fuse, and they were only $2.99 a pack of these. So I bought 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 here of those at Michael's. And here is that this is for my watercolor paints. They will last forever. It's a palette and it stays wet. So you just open it up and you have this, you put boiling water on this and you set it down in there, and then you take your sheets, one sheet, and you rinse it for 15 minutes in boiling water, and then you put it inside on top of here, and you put your watercolors down and close the lid, and they do not dry out. So this you can get at Michael's. I got it at the Painted Turtle, but you can get it at Michael's. So here is the Stay Wet, the guts for it. I got the large size, and it's from Masterson, and I got the exact size here, and another large. This is the large size of the Stay Wet pads, but this will last me a lifetime, and somebody else that gets my craft room after me. And then you have the palette, the handy palette sponge. So I got that. I was thrilled to have that for my watercolors. And then at the Painted Turtle for $11.95, the Speedball Simple Leaf, the leafing right here. And this is in the gold. There's 18 sheets that size from Mona Lisa. I have a lot of that gold foil. And this was on sale, this chalkboard laminate paper by Duck. And this is in the black. It makes the chalkboard laminate for some cards I'm going to do. And it had the sparkle one as well. And this was at a stationery store. I bought that. So that's that. And some more things for my pan pastels. They're like the makeup sponges. They were $4.60. Wow, for 3. Actually, I bought some. There's the other ones for the soft covers for these. And these are all different shapes, by the way. These were $13.85 and this was $13.75. I'm just giving you the prices so that if you're looking to get them and you see them online cheaper, grab them up. And this is by Smashbox. I love polka dots, so I got some of the washi tape, black and white. And I bought some koi sponges. I like these better than the cheaper brand at the dollar store. They seem to be more resilient. 16 sponges. They were on sale, so I picked those up at Shoppers Drug Mart. These were on for $2, the tacky dot roll. So I got those. They're 3/8 medium dots. These were at Michael's for $2.99 a pack in the gold and silver. Isn't that awesome? I gotta hurry. And the craft with the teal. How many's in there? This was a good deal. 10 sets, so at 10 envelopes and 10 cards for $2.99. This was at the stationery store. It's the cloth. Nope, this is Michael's. Smash box fabric tape. I love that color. And these were on sale, so I bought them for one of my projects I'm doing for my design team project. And I bought this, and it got scratched, which is really upsetting. When I was flying, I guess I must have put it in between something, but oh well. It's the textbook for calligraphy, different types of writing, and you can't find enough of this, so I like that. And then it had 4 inks, and I've already been using it. I was practicing when I was there a couple of times with the nibs, but I like the calligraphy side nibs and the side pens for the nibs. So I bought this set here, and another book. This is kind of big for my mixed media. And I'm winding down because I only have 2 minutes. This was on for 50 cents each. So I bought some red flowers, some pink flowers. Look at these birds. I love them. It's for my design team projects. I'm going to do some big canvas work. And this was on for $1. I mean a bird's nest. And the teal and the white flowers, 50 cents each. Another red. I bought up the birds because these look cute on canvases, these little birds. Different colors, and you can paint them different. You can spray them with what I do is use my Copic and spray them. So there's another one. And some more colors. The purple flowers. I love these daisies. I use my Copics on here as well to make them 3-dimensional. And there's some more of these for 50 cents a piece. That's a good deal for projects, especially at Christmas. I'll put those away so I don't need that. And I think that is it, my friends. I wanted to share what I got at the Painted Turtle and at Michael's and at the thrift stores. And this was, out of all of them, I was really excited to get this Stay Wet palette by Mastersons and this. So I will be putting those away and starting some projects. I cannot wait to use some of this stuff. I'm going to use it all, right? So you have yourself a blessed evening. Thank you so very much for joining me when I put out my haul videos. And this was fun. I didn't want to make my trip for just shopping. So this wasn't too bad for a few trips. I think it was 3 trips, 3 days I went out. And so it was fun. And the name of that place is the Painted Turtle that I stopped in. And yeah. So anyway, you have yourself a blessed evening, and everybody take care. We'll talk to you on the next video.